Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Plan 3D Tutorial, and in this video we'll be learning about how to model supports in Plan 3D. And if you haven't watched my previous videos on Plan 3D about equipment modeling, piping modeling, isometric extraction and etc., then please do check out those videos about Plan 3D. And also I have a separate E3D tutorial series where I'm teaching modeling and piping of E3D, which I have just started. So there are a couple of videos which you can watch and learn about equipment modeling in E3D as well. So for now, let us begin this video of support modeling in Plan 3D without wasting any more time. So to begin with, I have opened the model where I'll be using the supports. This model, I am using this in my entire Plan 3D tutorial series. So before that, I will open the spec now. We have to go to the project manager, then go to the source file, and if you scroll down, you can select the spec where you are modeling. So I want to add the supports in this test spec which I am using in my project. So I'll just right click and go to edit spec, and our spec editor will be open. So the spec editor has opened. So you can see that these are the items which we have created in our spec creation series. So if you haven't watched that, do watch those other videos of spec creation as well. So for the support creation, as usual, we'll go to the catalog editor, and we have to select the catalog of supports. As previously we had selected a catalog for valves and a catalog for fittings, pipes and fittings for creating the fittings. So in the same manner, we have to open a catalog related to supports. So I'll click here and I'll go to open catalog. So to select the support catalog, you have to go to the CPAC common folder. You can see here, and if you scroll down, we can see that there are number of catalogs here. So at the last we have the catalog, support catalog. I'll select this support catalog metric and click on open. So you can see that the catalog has opened. So if you scroll down, there are number of supports which are present in here. These are mostly the common supports which we use in the piping. So you can select whichever support you want and add it in our spec. For example, let us add a U clamp. So I'll just scroll down and select this U clamp, and here you can see that you can give the long description, other details same as what we have done in our valve creation or other component creation. Same thing we have to do in this case as well. Like you can see the ports, all ports are same. Since it is a support, it is given as only one port. You can write the long description, everything. Then coming to the sizes, if you have a separate catalog or a data sheet of supports, you can enter the values here. For now I'll just leave it to default values, and what I'll do is I'll just right click here and click on add to spec. Select the spec and click on OK. And if I move it here, you can see that a support has been added, that is U clamp. In the same way, if I want some other support, for example pipe shoe, so in the same way you'll get different sizes shoes, and as per the size you can enter the details by seeing the data sheet or a support detail if you have. So as I told, I won't be entering any values. I'll just show you how to add in the supports to a spec. So same way, I'll just right click, add to spec, select the spec, OK. And one more support, let me see. I'm just using some common supports which we use. Here you have pipe shoe double T bar. If you want a pipe guide, you can use this. In the same way we can use the bolted hanger. So let us add this as well. So I'll add to spec. OK. And when we go here, you can see that there are three specs. The three supports have been added. So what we'll do is save and save all. I have explained about this in my previous spec series. Next, what I'll do, I'll go to the spec editor. See, right now it is not showing. So what I have to do, just scroll down. You can see that Now you can see that our 3 supports have been added. So I'll just zoom in here. What is the size of this pipe? It is okay, the spec is different, but we can add it to the same pipe. So let us add it to the same pipe. It is 150 size. So I want a U clamp. First I'll put a U clamp. So size is 150. 150, insert. See, even if you don't select the correct size, it will automatically take the size. For example, I'll just take a 6 mm support here, and I'll just go close to this support, I mean the pipe. See, it has automatically taken the correct size of the support. And I'll just go to its properties. See, you can see that it is test spec and the size is 150. And next let us add other support in the same manner. Pipe shoe. Let us add a pipe shoe in the same support. Don't go on the technicality of that support where I'm adding how we can add there, but I'm just showing you how to add the supports. So just click in. You can see that the pipe shoe has been added. Okay, and next we'll check on the hanger. Hanger support. Just insert, and you can just click somewhere here. You can see that the hanger support has been added. We'll just rotate and check. Yeah. See, one more important thing. I'll just go back to the spec editor. You can see that these details you have to enter it here. Okay. So either you can enter it directly in the spec editor, or there is one more option, that is using the properties of the support. So click on the support, check in the properties, just scroll down. You can see that there are some values which have been given here. So this what it is showing here, and in the spec, where is the U clamp? It is here. So you can see that these details what you are entering in the spec editor are same as these details what we are entering in the properties. So if you want to change some properties of that support, you can directly enter it here. For example, this D distance, the inner, which is the dia of the circle, dia of the pipe, it is given as 168. So if I want to change, for example, this value, I'll just enter it here. Like if I enter 250, delete it and enter 250. Now just close this. You can see that the size has increased. See the difference? This and this is different. This is the default and this is the 251 which I have changed now. So in the same manner, if you want to change the details, the properties of this hanger, you can just scroll down, can check in what you want to change. If you want to change the height of that clamp, just enter the height. What is that? H. H is given as 725. So I'll enter it as 2000. I'll just show you first. Like this. Okay. So I'll just select this. I'll scroll down and H I'll change it as 2000 or something as per the height where you are matching it. See, you can see that. Also you can change this by just dragging it up and down. So these are some changes which you can do using the properties. Same way you can scroll down to the shoe support and you can enter the values. So this is how you can add the primary supports to the pipe. So this is very easy and there is no complication in this. Only thing you have to take care is about putting a right type of support. So for example, let us add a Trunion if it is available in our spec. Let us see. Trunion. Yes, it is available. It is shown as welded stanchion. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll just right click, add to spec. Again I am repeating you, if you have any data sheet of supports, you have to see that, or the support details if you have to see that details and enter the value one by one. Since I don't have any data sheets or a detail of support, I am just leaving it to the default values. You have to select the size of the support which you want to change and you have to enter the details here or in the properties as I shown before. Okay, so the support has been added. You can see welded sanction. We'll click save all. Go back to the spec viewer. Now it is not showing. You can see that what we have to do is just change it to some other spec and come back to the same spec. You can see that weld sanction has been added. So just insert model, select this node, and the support has been added. See, go to the properties, size is 125. We sometimes use the one size lesser for this sanction, so we'll just leave it to 125. If you want to use 150, just scroll down and add it as 150. See, it doesn't look correct, so we'll just change it to 125. Done. So again, if there are any other properties you want to change, scroll down, and by seeing these details you can change these properties. And these properties also, you can see that both are the same, this as well as this. In the same way you can add other supports using this catalog. So guys, this was it in this video about the creation of supports in Plant 3D. I know it was a short video because I am not going into the technicality of like where to add the supports, which type of supports I have to use, because I am just teaching you how to create the supports, modify the supports, and add the supports in the Plant 3D. So this is what I have explained you in this video. So if you have liked this video, then please click on the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video with your friends who are learning Plant 3D, and as well as check out my other playlist of E3D tutorial series. And if you have any other suggestions for my channel, then do comment in the comment section as well. So guys, I'll catch you up in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.